If you're straightforward like this, you're an easy target. I know that your head's going to be coming that way every time. That's why it keeps lighting them up. We're going to change this. So imagine red is the way you're not supposed to go. Now let's put a yellow arrow. If you keep moving your head offline over and over again, then you can actually, oh shit. Then you can actually use that center line again. I'll show you here in a second. So if I am moving my head in two other directions other than my static normal, position where I'm going straight forward, if I'm moving to this side of his shoulder and to this side of his shoulder, it's going to make it a lot harder for him to guess where I'm going. So it's going to go from you having two places to go now, or it actually was one place with the red arrow. Let's just go ahead and take this out of here. Now, you can actually move your head in all three directions. You can move it to the side of his shoulder. You can keep it in the center because he doesn't know if you're going to move it. And you can move it to the right. So, yeah, that was just me yapping a little bit about that. But pressure is good only if you use it. If you're just using it to get punched in the fucking noggin, dude, not good. But like I said, if you move your head offline, you can actually use that center line again instead of just getting fucking hit in the right in the nose in the center of the punch. It's boom, boom, boom. If you move your head to the side, now he's guessing, fuck, is he going to move his head? No, I'm not going to move my head this time. I'm just going to hit you with a punch. Anyway. I had to break down something because this is just getting ridiculous at this point. This video was just not fucking not fucking it, man. Just literal crackheads fighting. Got SpongeBob up in this bitch. Oh, what? He said hell nah? He said that motherfucker's too big. Okay. This guy looks about 50. Jesus Christ, guy. He looks like he's fought before. The one thing I already see though, if you're fighting a fighter that leans back a lot, just know that is the only way that they're going to exit punches. Ooh, he just got hit with a good left hook. Another guy that's pressuring. That's the... Wait, are they doing this right next to a fucking road? That's crazy. Like, hey, set up the cage right next to where we parked, guys. Alright, ripping the body. Tag him in, man. Tag him in. This motherfucker wants to go in. Tag him in. There we go. All right, SpongeBob's here. Oh, he's laughing at him. Okay, but why are you clinching with him? Like, come on now. What's going on here? All right, now we're up close. Yeah, the fucking discrepancy here. Why is this guy in here with knee pads? You see this shit, guys? Wait, hold on. Let's get my go-go gadget inspector here. This guy has literal fucking knee pads on. What has he been doing? Okay, let's break this down for a second. You go to a boxing match, right? It's in the woods, obviously. You go into your street fight, and you're like, man, what do I bring? Why the fuck do you have knee pads, like, at all in your wardrobe? This dude just opened his fucking closet and was like, oh yeah, I know exactly what I'm going to use these for today. I have never owned knee pads except for when I was like a little fucking kid skateboarding. You don't even like use knee. Wait, so knee pads is just like safety, right? This guy is like, hey, I'm bringing my knee pads for safety to my boxing fight. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck did he think he was gonna be doing that he'd be on his knees? Did he think he was gonna be in an MMA fight? He's just gonna fucking pummel someone's nose in? Anyway, let's keep watching this shit. Let's go, baby. Hopefully we got another tag team fight we can watch after this, because that woman's fight was a bust. Alright, a lot of clinching. I don't know who's starting this clinching. I'm not really paying attention. I don't know what happened there either. Both of them hurt their arms? Wait, hold on. That's worth going back for. What the hell just happened there? Did they just hyperextend each other's arms here? Alright. Which arm was it? I think it was his left arm that he was hurt or grabbing. Oh, was it that right there? Whenever they disengaged, he hyperextended, or is this just like weird shit? What's happening? No, I'm so confused. Why are they both grabbing their arm? Is that not fucking weird? Acting like something happened. We haven't seen these two dudes yet. Or no, this was the guy that was getting lit up by Scarface in the beginning. Okay, wait, hold up. I gotta talk about something real quick. This is a very common thing I see, especially in street beefs with people that really don't know what they're doing. And I'm going to tell you how to counter it rather than most people that just say it's bad. So this is actually very common. His guard right here. Um, People will do things because they heard it's good, but they don't understand why it's good. So, okay, not yellow. He has a yellow jacket on. That would be fucking stupid. All right. So look, he's got this high guard up, right? Okay, one more time. Let's get a real fucking marker here. This high guard, he has it up. Now, you could probably answer the question for me of why you have a high guard up is you're trying to protect what's in here, right? See how there's so little space that you can even see? He's protected very well right now. It'd be fucking hard for this guy over here. Let me get another color so we're not getting confused. It'd be really hard for this guy to go into this little space. I know what this looks like, guys. Let's Jesus Christ. It's a fucking pussy. Anyway, it'd be really hard to go into this space and hit his chin right there, right? Let's just move the pussy out of here. It'd be really hard to get here because he's doing a good job defending himself. Well, why would I pause on this if he's doing a good job? It's because whenever he opens up this guard, watch whenever he starts punching here. Happens all the time. High guard, still high guard. Now his hands are low. We actually see a change here. Why do you think his hands are getting lower? Maybe we can see a little bit of what's his brain doing here. He went from I'm going to defend punches with the high guard, right? And I can already guess that he's right now about to throw a couple punches because look at where his hands are now. He literally went from let's get another color in here. Let's make this pretty fucking cool. So let's say blue is defense mode, right? If his arms are up and blocking his face, this guy, his mentally right now is blue, which means defense, right? This is his guard whenever he's mentally in defense mode. He has his guard up, he's protecting his chin, doing all those good things we were talking about. But the difference right now in his stance is look at where his hands are. Oh, sorry, my thing's glitching. Look at where his hands are. What does that mean? That means that he has dropped his hands because he's in offense mode in his brain now. It's switched to red. He's seeing now that he hasn't done anything that's threatening him. So he's about to go and engage. And why would you stop having your hands so high and drop them down if you're about to punch? Is because it makes it easier to get to your target, right? And you have a lot more ways that you can put power in your punch. Okay, hold up. We gotta get all that shit out of here. Going fucking crazy, looking schizophrenic now. But you drop your hands because it's easier to punch from there. You have your hands up here, but you think that they're going to see it if you punch immediately. So you drop your hands and I'm going to go from a different angle. Don't do that. If you're going to keep the high guard up, punch from the fucking high guard. And this dude is about to swing all of his punches from his waist. If your guard is up here, why are you swinging punches from down here? You're not Alex Pereira. And if you are Alex Pereira, if you fight like Alex Pereira, keep your fucking hands here then. Like, I can already see, I've seen this guy fight for 35 seconds, and I already know his main tell. His main tell is this, that he's going to drop his hands and he's about to throw a big-ass combo. Don't do it. If you're going to fight with your hands down and this is how you're comfortable fighting, don't let a coach say you must have a high guard up. You don't. People are successful working off their reflexes, framing, using other ways to punch. But if you're going to do this, man, do it right. Don't do what this guy's doing where you're going to show me when you're punching. That's not smart. But I doubt this guy's going to capitalize on it. And yeah, look, that's so funny. Right as he puts that fucking high guard down, he got slammed with 2 punches. You see that, guys? High guard up. And then when he actually is going to commit to throwing this jab, he doesn't follow through with anything. And now he's scared again, right? He's like, fuck. That didn't work. And now, boom, clipped once, clipped twice. And then what is he going to do after this? What do you think he's going to do? He's going to get comfortable again. Oh, now the high guard's up again. Well, why the fuck is the high guard up? And then throwing punches from your hips again. Yeah, make the decision to do one thing or the other. Because, honestly, this dude over here in the red hoodie is doing a very good job of capitalizing on his mistakes here. He's still getting hit though, because oh, that was good. Good right hand. He's picking him apart. His main defense in the red hoodie is to just lean back and move back, though. Not a problem for him, though. Honestly, he's just using that Philly shell. Now he's starting to taunt. It doesn't matter if some people make... Alright, if some people are making huge mistakes and another guy is making way less mistakes, it's the same thing as if a pro UFC fighter is fighting an amateur. At some point, if somebody has a little bit more knowledge than the other guy, like, even though that guy in the red hoodie was just backing up and just going the same direction, didn't matter because the other guy doesn't even know how to capitalize on that. Anyway, we're moving on to SpongeBob versus Scarface here, which is insane. Only in Street Beefs will you see weight discrepancies like this. Holy fuck. SpongeBob's keeping his head down, lower position. Oh! Just threw his ass back to Bikini Bottom. Oh, man. Alright. This is obviously worth breaking down here. This guy is keeping his head down, and this actually just allows Scarface to fucking, where is it? This just allows Scarface to literally push off his shoulders and fucking push this dude off in oblivion over here. And you know what's funny is, like, people will tell you, oh yeah, get a lower stance, right? Like, that's why he's doing this. He's getting a lower stance so he could get more power from his punches, obviously. And so he could get looping. Okay, maybe these arrows aren't the best. But yeah, so he could get looping punches. I'm going to add 2 arrows here. Yeah, that's not working. But yeah, he has this lowered stance so he could get more power in his punches and keep himself, you know, lower center of gravity. Does not work in this scenario for him. This is the guy that named himself SpongeBob, right? Oh man, is this boxing or what? He tagged in that motherfucker. Oh man. Oh man, I don't even know how to feel about that. Just skip right on past that, Scarface. Imagine being Scarface. Like, I'm just gonna bring this fucking guy in here and tag him in so I could throw his ass around a little bit in the boxing match.
Don't let him touch you, Elijah.
Oh my god. Now this guy's just getting absolutely clobbered. Same thing we were talking about last time. He's actually abandoned that high guard now. You notice that? Look. I don't even know where my mouse is. Let's get spotlight out. I don't need it anymore. Fuck it. This guy's doing a good job with his defense, so his Philly shell. Look, he goes from that high guard to the Philly shell over and over again. Let's get this fucking thing out. But this guy is probably the most experienced on out of Yellow Jacket over here and SpongeBob. I'd say he's the most experienced. And look, he's doing the same thing as the other guy. Oh shit, it's starting to glitch out a little bit. Damn it, boy. Alright, we'll use something else. Oh, was that a nut shot? Damn it. Oh man. Just gonna leave him on the ground and keep. Man, this is some entertaining shit. I swear. Let's go with that Philly shell again. The problem is leaving open to that body shot. Yeah, this is real. This is real interesting, especially going from the video that we were watching before. SpongeBob finally got up. What is SpongeBob doing over here? What are you doing, my boy? Oh, they're swinging these guys though. Alright, tag him in. He's back. Back with his fucking knee pads. Oh, he said, I already beat your ass. Let's go again, though. Alright, SpongeBob's got the high guard. Red Hoodie's got that Philly shell. Yeah, he was trying to go for that big overhand. Yeah, going again. Jab overhand is looking like this guy's plan. Yep, and he literally does it. Scarf blocks him. Oh, man. Good times, guys. Honestly, I think the most skilled person here might be the guy in the red hoodie. If I had to guess, he's pretty fucking good. He's showing a lot of different techniques, along with the guy in the gray hoodie on the other side. They're the ones that are showing the most diverse techniques. Scarface, of course, is good, but this, like, let's talk about the problem with Scarface here. He is fucking 2 times bigger than anybody else here. So I'm not gonna really talk about his technique too much. It doesn't really matter. He's fucking huge. Just hit that guy with a good left hook. I mean, Scarface is a good boxer, don't get me wrong. I've seen some of his other boxing matches, but I don't really want to comment on what he's doing good here because he's fighting a bunch of guys that aren't really as big as him. Like, and this guy that he's fighting right now in the yellow hoodie is the biggest guy, and still Scarface has at least 20 pounds on him. And like, so look at this guy, SpongeBob. How the fuck did you get here, dude? Legitimately, how did this guy get here? What did they give him? Like, hey man, come fight. Give you a fucking bag of what? Is my question. A bag of what? Jellyfish? I don't know. I'm outdated on my SpongeBob memes, guys. Be really funny. Whoa. What the fuck? Why is this guy flying around like this is a fucking Looney Tunes fight? What just I drink one fucking sip of my drink and then I look up and he's on the ground. Okay. What the fuck? I still don't know what happened here. Got hit with that right hand, and that actually did wobble him. I don't know if that was a legit wobble or if this guy's just like showmanship. He has been a little bit theatrical here. And then he got hit with another right. I think he just wanted to tag out. He actually hurt? No, I don't know. I can't hear nothing. This guy really thinks this is like a fucking anime fight. Like, he just gets, falls on the ground and then gets back up like, oh, man, you almost got me. But that wasn't my full power. Dude just hit his fucking redemption arc. Hey, he's not that, though. He's not the worst Street Peeps fighter I've ever seen. This dude is just so dramatic whenever he's punching. Everything is with 100% of his 0% power. Alright, we're back. We're back with this guy. I really do like how defensive this guy is compared to everybody else. Said what? Oh, his nuts still hurt? Is that what's wrong? Said, hey, my nuts still hurt, man. Can I tag in Pops real quick? Scarface is alright. Scarface is a good example of what we were talking about earlier, except doing it right. Scarface doesn't really show you when he's gonna punch from his high guard compared to his like lower guard. He will punch you from his high guard, but he'll also keep his hands low and then exchange instead of going for a jab or something and having his high guard up. He'll realize, okay, you're coming at me, and he'll just back up. Right? He's not even going to take those punches, but he also does a good job of whenever he's about to throw that jab and throw an exchange. He sees that you're about to come forward, and he just throws that high guard right back up. That's a good example of doing it, whereas the other guy wasn't. Like, look, let's see here. The other guy was just complete offense, defense. Scarface here, you see how he's exchanging? All right, I'm going to go for a lower guard now, and then he's going to come forward, high guard. Very, very good example of solid boxing and understanding when to rest your arms, when to keep them up. Now he's using that Philly shell. I don't like how he was leaning back like that, though. You see this other guy in the gray hoodie's tired, obviously. Got hit with a left hook. Yeah, this is a very good... All right, so I saw it 2 times in a row. You have to see it 2 to make it true. That's a skateboarding saying. It's also true in fighting. If I see Scarface do this twice in a fight, what I'm immediately going to do is we're going to get the spotlight out here. If you see somebody with this exact cross guard, I've seen this a lot. It's a pattern. You'll see it a lot on the streets. I'm not going to lie to you. All you need to do, all you need to do, not really all you need to do, but a good strategy, hit the body and make them lean back. Because look at Scarface's stance here. Tell me what's wrong with that on a fundamental level. Let's look at where all the weight on Scarface is, right? This is where all the weight is. I'm not trying to fucking body shame this guy. I'm just saying, compared to the legs, okay, that was bad. Look at where his legs are. This is bad posture. Whenever you have all of this weight up here, and it's getting misplaced. Let me fucking do that better. All this weight up here, it isn't in line with the middle of his feet, right? That's where it should be. Because of his center of gravity is right here, you need to have that follow to where your legs are in between this, right? I know it looks like he has a dick, whatever. Let's fucking go back now. Look at where his legs are here. So this is his center, right? Let me get that other bullshit off. Okay, those are arrows from earlier. There we go. All right. You see where his center is? Let's change this to blue so you can see it easier. If his center is right here and this is where all of his weight is, all of his weight is going to continue to keep going that way. That's why if you're leaning back too much, I'm going to say as a coach, hit the body because the body's going to get off balance and the head is going to be free because look at where his hands are. But that's just a little pro tip for you that if your head is this far outside of where your feet are, you need to fix it because the first thing that can happen that is the least dangerous thing is you could just get hit in the head and then get knocked down. Like not even hurt knocked down, but just knocked down. But something worse that could happen is you could fucking roll your ankle. I've done it before. And of course the worst thing that can happen is you get fucking chinned because look at where all of his defense is. All of his defense is down here, right? Because it's easy to defend one thing now. I'm just going to defend my body and my head is safe because look how far back it is from any danger. This hand over here, look at how far that is. That is a long way to go. You're going to have to go through this arm first. You're going to have to go through that arm. And then eventually you'll make it to that chin that you want to get to. Scarface is making it hard to get to the chin and it's making it hard to punch him in the body. What you need to do as a fighter is realize that he's weak on his chin, but only if you attack the body first. So that's just a little pro tip for you. I've seen Scarface do it twice. If I see it twice, it's true. Like he does this often. And yeah, that's a little pro tip for you. Keep your head in between your entire body. You don't want to have your legs all the way over here and your fucking head all the way back there. It doesn't make any sense. Like look at where his front foot is. I know I'm really beating a dead horse right now, but look at where his front foot is. Why is his head all the way back there? And look at where his back foot is too. It is in line with his head at least. But yeah, look at this. His head should be somewhere in here. And I know a lot of people in the comments are gonna be like, but what if I have to lean back for punches? You don't always have to lean back. And the problem with this is his knees. He needs to have a wider stance. You can still lean back without having to fucking put all of your weight off center. Because they'll always try to argue like, oh, but how am I gonna lean back to get away from punches? Well, you could do the same thing except have his head still in center, lean back, and then get right back to same position. My point is it's harder to get back to resting position when now you have a threat right here in front of you, right? You have a threat here, so it's hard to put your head back where it was, right? But if your legs are already there, compensate. Look, I'm not beating a fucking dead horse. You guys get it. But yeah, if you see somebody doing that, go to the body, distract their arms, and then find that opening. With Scarface, it would be what is he, a southpaw? So it'd be a left hook. But he's already tired. How is Scarface already tired? Come on, man. See that mouth open? Completely different than his face was before. Tag teamed out. Told you. All right, and here, this is. I hope this is the last fight they do because these are the most skilled guys here. I know Gray Hoodie's about to tap to somebody else though. Good body shot. Ooh, that was a good peekaboo right there. Like, hey, punch me. Just kidding. Yeah, I like Red Hoodie. Red Hoodie is really good. Oh, I love that frame. I'm sorry. I gotta go back. Why am I saying I'm sorry like you didn't come to watch a fucking MMA breakdown? Hold up. Let me go back. I kind of want to go back to that frame. Yeah, right there. That's very good. A lot of people don't understand about distance, right? God, I love that I paused at the right place. Most people in boxing will wrap this hand around their opponent, and that's it. They're going to clinch now. You don't have to do that. Frame, just like that guy. Look at how much space there is now. You can go back to boxing again. You don't have to grab your opponent. I don't understand why coaches don't slap their fucking fighters for doing this shit. Why are you hugging him? Now, look at this. This is a perfect countering opportunity because he used that elbow frame, backed up, bang, with the right hand. Instead of clinching like a bitch because you're tired and you don't understand what you should be doing. Man, I don't understand why coaches don't get onto their fighters more about this. You're hurting yourself because if you're just going to clinch on, you're losing opportunity. Look at how overextended this guy is now. Not only would he not see this punch coming, look at where his eyes are. His eyes are in the opposite fucking direction right now, guys. You dome this guy right now. Look, I see 2 targets right now. I see the chin right here, right? Fucking great place to target. Even better though, look at this temple. This dude has got no fucking real estate up here on his brain. He has no real estate. This guy would get to his head faster than he'd be able to defend it. And don't tell me that you have to clinch. Don't fucking ever clinch. You're losing opportunities. Anyway, this video is running on way too long. If I break down one more thing, I might as well turn this into a fucking podcast. So we'll just, hopefully there's not too many more amazing things I could fucking break down here. I was not expecting this. From this video, I might keep the last video in, but if you guys are watching the first video and didn't just come to this 3v3 fight, you'll know why I probably wanted to keep it off YouTube. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, god damn, this dude is using the Philly shell perfect. And yeah, I'm gonna have to break that down. Sorry guys. Holy shit, this guy is in the zone right now. Man, rolling with the punches. Ooh, hit him with the right hand. Still backing up, slipping. He is literally slipping every single punch, returning with fire to the body too. Man, that guy's good. Definitely the most skilled guy here. Yeah, and he is hands down using that frame again. Just put it right in his solar plex. Man, I'm telling you, Street Beefs, it could either be a nothing burger of 2 fucking idiots fighting, or it could be a 3v3 fight where you actually fucking learn a couple of things. That had some good concepts in there that we broke down. Like I said, I can't hear any of this. I've been listening to Metallica on my headphones the entire time I've been doing this video. I have no idea what they're saying. However, thank you guys for watching. I'm going to do a couple more Street Beefs videos. I need you guys to help me. Find some organizations on YouTube like Street Beefs that won't get me copyright claimed. I love doing UFC breakdowns. I just have to do them differently than I do these videos. Karate Combat's a good example. Shit like that. If you guys have an organization you want me to break down, I don't care how underground it is. Car Jitsu is another example. Please put it in the comments. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one. Later.